Hey, you. What are you doing in there? In fact, give me a sec. Give me a sec. Man, what are you, scrolling or something? That's better. What are you doing? And you might not think I'm serious, but I really am. Right now, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing with your life? So, as I was saying, what are you doing? That has been my thought process for myself in these past in the month actually. Give me a sec. I can't stress enough. That's, what do we got? Orange, naked orange that I got for $1. 50 cents actually. It's pretty good. Get one more sip. Anyway, what are you doing? That's been the question that's been haunting my mind with the past month, with trying to get jobs, trying to get art made, trying to get things done, trying to consume content. Honestly, I was supposed to be watching Scary Movie 5 right now. I've watched the other 4, but I'm not. I was supposed to be playing Jedi Fallen Order, but I got stuck. I was supposed to be making money in some way, but that got canceled. And so I'm here. And my question, what are you doing? Are you scrolling right now? Are you in love with somebody? Why don't you tell them? Do you hate your job? Why do you have it? Do you really need money that bad? Do you really need this that bad? I don't know. And sort of, what are you doing with your life right now, and are you satisfied? And at the end of the day, the question is, are you happy? And me right now, I'm figuring that out with this, especially with trying to get stuff made, stuff created. And since I finished my first year of college and film school, I've discovered how to make a good shot. I discovered things like continuity, and I've discovered how to break continuity as well, you know? And I figured out how to, make a good shot, make a good idea actually work out. And I need to grow, but at the same time, I've spent so much time making content. Well, trying to make content, I should say. There are so many videos that I've started making, but have turned into nothing because I haven't finished them, and they're cool shots, but they're nothing more than that, and I don't share them. I don't know what's next. And my question to you would be, are you at least trying? Are you gonna sit, or are you gonna actually make something? And whatever it is you wanna make, freaking videos that are art, or videos critiquing art. All artists are inspired by other artists. What artist inspires you? And if we're talking about artists that have inspired me, I think we really need to talk about...
Fear, I love you so much. I don't think I could live without you.
You love me more than anyone in the world.
But genuinely, what was that movie? You feel me? Like, I'm not the only one, right? I saw back in December that this was blowing up on Film Fest. And as soon as I saw the title, I knew it was gonna be one of the best movies of the year, easily. But to see this extent of people loving a movie and being fascinated with it, and I saw it a second time last night, and the more I think about it, the more perfect it is, in my opinion, of course. Like, think about this. The first time that we see Curry Barker's name pop up is in the title sequence, spoilers by the way, when Bear is crying over Nikki. And that's when we get it, and then we go down to the bed and we see the title card Obsession, which was really cool by the way. And then the last time that we see Curry Barker is when Nikki's crying, bookending the film with these two beginning chunks, and I think it's beautiful. And the little lighting techniques with like getting light on her eyes but not on the rest of her face, the use of shadow and silhouette, and then the use of focus, it's genuinely beautiful, guys. This is a beautiful movie. And when I think of movies that people premiere with, I think of like Hereditary with Ari Aster, I think of like Get Out with Jordan Peele, I think of like Barbarian, Zach Kreger. I think of these premieres, and these are some of the greatest filmmakers. Oh wait, Raka Raka, Talk to Me, that's what it was. I think of these, and I'm like, these horror films are so well done by these YouTubers who have been perfecting the craft for years, and then they finally get to make their movie, and that's beautiful, and I love that for them. And I don't know, with thinking about Obsession, the little details in it are what really craft the whole. Like, just this, it's a simple premise, we've seen this kind of thing before, but seeing it to this magnitude and this attention to detail, we have 4 characters, but they're all crafted very well, 2 more than the other, but they all have their complexity. So there's the thoughts of, would Nikki genuinely have gone with Bear in that first opening sequence? What's gonna happen to Nikki at the end? And then Bear being the villain. It's incredible how they crafted this super sympathetic character that swaps around and is suddenly the villain halfway through. The little details like Curry Barker being the guy on the phone and being stoned and being like, dude, you wanna cancel your subscription or whatever, to the magical thing, and then the way that people do it acts out like a skit, and it's amazing. And I absolutely loved how the film incorporated comedy and horror equally, in my opinion, and made this unique new spin on so many things that we'd seen before, and it makes me very intrigued to see what Curry Barker's gonna do next with his movie that he's coming up. And then after that, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which I can't wait to see now. And when I think of these people, the Raka Raka Bros are working on Talk to Me 2 and the prequel or whatever. And then you also have Zach Kreger giving the keys to Resident Evil, maybe unlocking that door. You have Ari Aster doing his thing. You have Jordan Peele doing his thing. And now we have Curry Barker giving the keys to Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, guys, art, especially in the horror medium, has been popping off. And I love it. I'm genuinely really, really, really happy that this movie exists. And I just wanted to show it to more people because it's so cringy and awful in moments, but really horrifying and really funny. And it just gets this perfect mix that makes this a very special movie that some people ask me, how could you watch it? It literally has like a rape scene in it, but it works. And I enjoy it for all its weirdness in it as a whole. Side note, the one problem that I did have was her taking the cat and having it in a memorial sort of thing. That, I'm fine with her cooking the cat, but that part, that messed with me a little bit. I don't know, that didn't fit the rest of the thing. It was a bit too much, too early, if you understand me. Like, you had a gradually increasing line of crazy, but that was a big jump, and then we went back to normal, and it's like, that one didn't need to be there. I wouldn't even say that it's just movies that inspire me. I'm inspired by books as well. I'm inspired by video games. I'm inspired by all the things that I consume and all the things that I'm inspired by people. I'm inspired by books. I'm inspired by video games. I'm inspired by movies. I'm inspired by actions, jobs, interviews, documentaries, just fellow people that I know. And my question to everybody right now would be, what are you doing, first off? And then second, why are you doing it? I do what I do to make myself a better artist, potentially. And if not that, to make myself more knowledgeable in what I'm doing and know how to make, I don't know, something interesting and maybe more than you would expect from me while also making it comedic, you know, something that actually hits, you know, like slaps, and I like to have it. If we're talking about stuff that I'm consuming, we also have to talk about the books that I'm consuming, and that would be Stephen King has been one of the most influential authors for me, particularly because of his use of world building, characters, and side stories. I love his concepts and also the way that he writes, just his leading up to a big event and the slow burn that he has, along with the large build where he takes his time. Any way that he does it, any style, fast paced, slow paced, it mostly for me works with his variety of genre. Just add it all together, and I have loved this man's work. I've been particularly inspired by his Dark Universe, which I haven't even read yet. There's a booktuber, my favorite booktuber, Ian, I don't remember the rest of his name, Ian, I just know him as Ian, and he came out with this new video last week, which I've been looking forward to, his way to read the Stephen King multiverse. And I've slowly been making my way through the Stephen King books, trying to go chronological order, things that have inspired me from each one of his books. His particular style with like superhero concepts or out of this world ideas with like aliens, supernatural, superpowered individuals, telekinesis, crazy sci-fi fantasy worlds, and the adaptations of them in movies it's just an interesting thing that I've really been intrigued by. And it's like every night that I'm feeling tired and I don't know, I'm not too tired to fall asleep, but I still want to do something and I can't have time for a movie or anything. And instead of scrolling, I'll just read a little bit. And there's been some nights where I do scroll, but I'll just read a little bit of Stephen King, just like 25, 50 pages. We'll see what we can get through. If we're talking about why create something, okay, first off, what are you doing? Why are you doing it? When will you do it? When will you create that book? When will you finish editing that script? When will you make that video? When will you try this out? When will you ask the girl out? When will you get that job? When will you get that car, get that promotion, leave the country, make $1 million? Whatever your goal is, when will you do that? And will you be happy? Me personally, I'm doing okay. I'm okay. I'm fairly happy. But are you? And will you be? What will make you happy? My art makes me happy. And the road to it can be a little rough sometimes. It can be a bit of a mess, but when you get to that end, when you get that photo, when you get that video, when you get that project finished, it's one of the most fulfilling feelings that you could have. And it's beautiful. Go live. You've got this.